Hello, Professor. So here is my Lab2B demonstration. So we already set the robot onto the cone position, and here we set the motion mode to the reorientation, and the coordinate system to the tool, and the tool is set to the grouper, and the work object is set to the base. So now we can move the robot into the X direction. As we can see, the robot moves in X direction, but keeps it tip same. And now we move the robot into the same negative x direction, so it just move the direction but tip point keep it the same. So now we move the robot into the positive y direction, but the robot moves in one direction but it keeps the point same as here. And now we move the robot into the z direction and negative z direction. So here we see that the point is keep the same, but the robot moves to the different orientation. So now we're gonna see the work object set for the blue station. So here we set the motion more to linear, and the work object to work object, and we set the work object to the blue station. So now we're gonna move the robot into the x direction. As we see, the robot moves in x direction, and similarly we're gonna move in the negative x direction. So now we move the robot into the y direction. So now we're gonna move the robot into the z direction. So for the orange station, we will set the motion mode to the linear and the work object to the orange station. So now we can move the robot into the x direction, and now we can move the robot into the y direction. As we move the robot in a negative x direction and negative y direction. Similarly, we can move the robot into the z direction. Thank you, Professor.